Welcome to the Been There Doing That podcast. I'm Robert Scrivener.
And I'm Gayla Scrivener.
We left the 9-to-5 grind, downsized, and our goal is to have freedom to live and to work from just about anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
What's happening?
Overland Expo East.
Yes?
That was, wow.
Well,
It was an experience. I think
Uh,
each one is a different experience.
yes.
This year was our fourth that we've attended. Second out east.
And,
We've had two out west and two out
yes,
east. Mm-hmm.
but, let's see, I had something in my mind.
Uh-oh. Is this old-timers?
Part-timers.
Part-timers.
It
It'll
just was-
come to you. It'll come to you.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Well, that's okay.
Carry on.
Our last podcast, we were up to a Airbnb. We stayed one night in
Woke
a
up
little.
with the chickens. I remember that.
Oh, those roosters were loud, and they started waking us up way early. 5,
Before the sun.
4, something like that.
Because we slept with the windows open.
We did, but that was well worth it. I made well use of the shower more than once.
We used a lot of internet.
We used internet
Stayed up way late.
and got up way early.
You did.
But we needed to get up and get out of there because that was the day we were going to go ahead and check in as volunteers at Overland Expo East.
And we still had to do laundry.
Yes, it was very, very, very important for me to catch up on our laundry, to get everything cleaned. And I know you did not want to do that, but we went.
I never want to do laundry.
I know. Even though it was advertised that our Airbnb had laundry facilities,
Yeah.
it was in her living area, in her space. It wasn't secluded.
We
or
didn't
anything
have
like that.
a private entrance or a whole house. We just had a room.
Yes.
That's all we had.
That was just fine, and we were there for such a short amount of time. I did not want to put her out. So I don't think I begged you, but I really wanted to go into town and do all of our laundry.
I think that's begging.
Yeah.
That's begging.
What town did we go into?
I ain't quite for sure, but I think it's
Brevard?
Brevard. Or
Brevard.
somebody pronounced it Brevard.
I like to call it Brevard.
I think he was out of town, though.
Well,
Brevard.
Maybe we're out of town. That
Yeah,
could be.
We're always out of town.
Well, we went to Brevard to the laundromat because we had already, the day before we checked into the Airbnb, we had already gotten all of our groceries, and we were ready to
We
go.
were loaded.
We were loaded.
Packed.
Oscar had to sit on my lap because
That's how loaded.
we went into his space. We decided to get some spring water.
We sprung for water.
Yeah, we sprung for water.
For spring water.
Bottled water.
Yeah.
And the only thing left that we needed to do was laundry. And I really wanted to get those little foot and hand warmers. Because
I know what you're talking about.
you were talking to me about the weather forecast that was going to get cold, but we never did find it. I mean, we never did make the effort to get them. But anyway, we did laundry. I do believe they said no pet bedding.
No pet bedding. No pet bedding. No pet
We
bedding.
don't have a pet. We have a baby.
We got a baby.
That's
a baby dog.
That is really
8 years old.
hairy.
Yeah.
But I like the really big laundry.
Well, no pet beds, actual pet beds.
No, it was just blankets.
So we have baby blankets.
I just put everything in one load. It all intermingles.
Yeah.
I don't separate colors and whites because most of everything that we have
Took laundry lessons from my dad.
is colored anyway.
It all fit. Stand back. It'll fit.
Well, you use the biggest washers, even though they're kind of expensive. It
$9 or something a load.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
You could fit everything in there.
And then, we did that. And then we were ready to go to Reeb Ranch. REEB. Reeb
Romeo
Ranch.
Echo Bravo.
Yes. And so we were headed that way. And I was on the phone, I believe. Oh, yeah, I had to take a phone call, a business call for some reason. And you had gotten some sort of message.
I don't remember what it was.
It was on Instagram.
Oh, I remember what it was. It's like a light bulb went off in my head. Yes, Dirt Sunrise
Yes.
texted me messaged me on Instagram. They were going to eat. I said, okay, we'll be there in about 10 minutes to Reeb Ranch.
Yeah, we're going to go to...
And I said, no, we just seen you pull out in front of us. I was like, oh, well, I could be persuaded to eat some food.
Yeah, we went to this neat place called Magpie
Meat and 3. Magpie Meat and 3.
The name of it is that you get meat and 3 sides.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Sounded good.
Yeah. But maybe we didn't get 3 sides. But I think their biggest meal was meat and 3 sides.
That sounds right.
So we ended up going there as I guess they had barbecue. I don't know. I had a wonderful chicken salad sandwich.
I don't remember what I had. Some sort of
sausage
of some sort on a bun and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that's not keto.
That's not keto friendly. The cheese part is, but
Yeah.
Splurge sometimes.
Well, I was delighted to have lunch with Tim and Kelsey and from Dirt Sunrise. And also there we met up with
Maggie McDermott.
And we met a new person. Josh, wasn't it?
Is that his name? Josh Jewell.
Yes.
I remember him. Yes. Quiet guy.
Yes.
Norman, Oklahoma.
And he's a motorcycle guy.
Yeah.
And we had a wonderful lunch before we even got to Reeb Ranch. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, Robert.
Tell me.
If we didn't do laundry, we would have not had that lunch.
Well, you got something. There is that. There is that.
You almost said I was right.
Almost said, not
I
quite.
could see it.
I'll admit it when I'm wrong, but you were almost right.
Well, then we left Magpie Meat and 3 in Brevard, and went to Reeb Ranch. And we could not get in right away.
No, they said, whoa!
We got a text from the volunteer organizer, Cyan Simone. And she said, don't come whatever way that we were going to go. Yeah,
go in the back way. A different way. So we pull in there, and then we have to pull off to the side because it's still a little muddy from the rain.
And they were going to bring in, right at the entrance where our campground for the volunteers, people were getting stuck, and so they were going to bring in some gravel.
Yep. And they brought it in, and we waited till about...
I don't know. We waited a couple of hours, didn't we?
Till about 4, I think. 4:30-ish.
I don't remember how long we waited.
It's starting to get dark.
Where else were we going to go?
Exactly. We're there until Monday anyway.
We just hung out and met some people, and there weren't that many people already camped, but we found our spot close to a white picket fence.
Yeah.
It wasn't picket.
Not picket.
Just a white fence.
It's just a white fence.
And it was getting late in the day, and so we undid our tent, and because we were going to stay put for almost a week, we even put on the annex room. Yeah. That helps a lot.
That doubles, triples, quadruples the space inside.
Yes. So
livable.
It's livable.
Inside space. Mm-hmm. Workable.
Yeah.
You could work in there. Even put our ottoman in there.
We had our ottoman in there.
Yeah.
Well, and so that was a Tuesday. And our volunteer shift was not supposed to start until Thursday. But since we were there early and they needed some help, we pitched in all day Wednesday.
Put in an 8 to 5.
8 to 5. And when we went out to Overland West and had Oscar with us, he stayed with us all the time. But this time it was kind of chilly and we were moving around a lot, and he seemed perfectly content in the Jeep.
Sitting in the front seat all snuggled in.
Yes. And so instead of stressing him out, we had him in the Jeep, and then we were close enough to the headquarters tent that we could walk back. I mean, it was a little bit of a hike, but we need the exercise.
Yeah, we need the exercise.
But he did a fantastic job just being in the Jeep, and it wasn't too hot in there. At one time, I guess that Wednesday afternoon, it was getting nice and warm, and so for the second half of the day, we put him in his little kennel in the annex room.
Yeah, I think he liked that.
I think that was the only time that we did that, but he was a little bit vocal when it came to other dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's been around more other dogs than the other two have.
Yeah, probably. But so Wednesday,
he's cultured.
Wednesday we helped put up signs. We ran around quite a bit and we hung out quite a bit.
All while in rain boots.
Yes.
Rain boots meaning rubber boots.
Rubber boots. Muck boots, whatever. That not the brand. Where's the
Just a regular rubber rain boots.
Yes. It was a lovely day. It didn't rain. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, so I guess that was Wednesday.
Thursday came.
What did we do Thursday?
I'm trying to think.
Maybe I've got my days mixed up.
No.
No?
No, because
Wednesday
we put up a bunch of signs. We walked around.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunny day.
Yeah,
Thursday
we were at HQ tent.
checking in media staff.
That was in the afternoon.
Yep.
That was our afternoon shift. Yes.
And then Friday came, opening day for public.
That was the opening day, and that was the torrential downpour.
That was the rain, pretty much all day.
A lot of rain. And we had first thing in the morning shift, checking people in. And for the most part, people were fairly happy.
Happy to be there. I'm not hitting this button until I see a smile on your face.
Yeah. But they were in pretty good spirits for as wet as it was and walking around. But we stayed around HQ until about noonish or one-ish.
Yeah.
And then we started walking around. And you made fun of me for wearing my rain pants that day.
That's right. I was digging ditches. That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
I was diverting water.
You were.
Trying to, anyway.
And when we got off working, we were walking around in the rain, and then it kind of let up. But oh my goodness,
7 miles that day, something like that. That's what I walked in rain boots.
Yeah, not me.
No.
But oh my goodness, it was like walking in chocolate pudding.
Hungry now. Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding. It was so muddy, and so many people would get stuck, and
just trying to get
there
into
were rivers everywhere.
But like I said,
hey, it's an outdoor event.
You can't do nothing about the weather except move.
Yes.
If you don't like it, move. But can't plan on it either when you book a place months in advance.
We went up to the Camel Trophy area and watched at least one or two vehicles go before they closed down the track.
Yep.
They did close down the motorcycle track on Friday.
It was closed down.
Because there's this little mountain with a moat around it.
The moat. That's where they put the kids at.
In the moat or on the mountain?
On the mountain, and then fill it up with water. And say, keep them nice and remote. Somebody
had mentioned that.
Oh.
Somebody mentioned that. And you know what? The first thing that was pictured in my head?
No.
You know, at Springfield's zoo.
The baboons.
There is an island of baboons.
Put all the baboons on an island, put water around it.
And put water around it. And that was the first image that I saw when somebody mentioned kids on that mountain with the moat around there.
Anyway.
Well, let's see. That was Friday, was the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday was the second day open to the public, and it was pretty chilly.
But had sunshine.
But it was nice and sunny.
But the chocolate soup had already churned, and it was just a muddy mess still.
Yeah,
and
it was.
It did dry out some, but not enough.
And I didn't realize, and the event is so big, and everybody has their different role, but I didn't realize till later that one of the parking areas that they had secured for the weekend to hold all of the participants, or not participants, but people coming. It was a grass parking area, not a parking lot. And on Friday, with all the rain, they had to close it down.
No.
They couldn't accept more parking because people were getting stuck. And Friday night, one of the organizers of the event was knocking on businesses' doors, trying to find alternatives.
Alternative parking for
churches and different businesses and stuff like that. And they had a lot of work to do to get the shuttles all coordinated and everything. So you really have to, in an event like that, you really have to admire how people think on their feet and try to make everybody happy. But, not everybody's happy.
No, it's hard to make everybody happy.
But Saturday, there were some long lines to get in on the shuttle, and there were some complaints. There were some more people on Saturday than Friday that were not smiling when I, gave them their little badge and everything. But I heard a lot of good things about it. People that truly overland and travel and have a lifestyle like this, or even weekends like this, they understand that weather happens.
It happens.
And they're more tolerant over it. And if you're going to get there, try to get there early to get your camp spot.
That's right.
So
we did.
But the camping areas were pretty sloshy too on site, and they sold out of those.
Yeah, I don't know how many there was of them, but there was a lot.
And we saw a lot of people get stuck and get pulled out.
Yeah, seen a lot of people get pulled out and stuck.
I'm surprised that still there were so many Max tracks that were still clean. A lot of people didn't get them off of their vehicle and use. I noticed that. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I tried not. I took therapy.
Well, there were some that were sharing or letting somebody use their Max
communal
tracks.
Max tracks.
But I guess they don't want to get them dirty. Isn't that what they're for?
That's what they're for. Use them. Get them dirty.
Yeah. You hope you don't have to use them, but if you need to,
you got
use them. But I'm not an expert on how to get out of mud, so maybe they wouldn't have worked. I don't know. But that was a fun time. Saturday was a nice sunny day, but it was still soupy. A lot of people getting...
Sunday was soupy also.
Sunday was our day off.
Frosty that morning.
Oh. Saturday night was so cold.
It was only 20s. I think wind chill in the upper teens.
I took over Oscar that night.
You stole Oscar. You didn't take him over. You stole him.
I was still cold, but he needed my attention.
Yeah. Because he's a four-legged heater.
Yes, but, it was cold. It was hard to get up that morning.
And we actually
We did get up.
We did, but we didn't have a shift that day.
No, but I did not want to miss the walk-around breakfast.
That's right. That's what it was. There was a reason to get up early, and that was food.
Every Overland Expo, the Sunday morning from like 8 to 10 is the walkabout breakfast, and that is where vendors just
Make breakfast, you take your bowl and your plate and your fork and spoon and say, "May I have some, please?"
Yes, we had pancakes.
Yeah.
And some
sort of
sausage.
Oh, that was from Africa.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
Timbo Tusk.
Yeah, that
Jerry
was good.
from Timbo Tusk.
And I had apple cider, the good apple cider.
That was from Scenic.
Yes.
Yep.
Their drawer system looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I commented on that today.
Yes. But it was a nice day, but it was still soupy. And I kept saying every couple of hours, the best investment we made were those rubber boots.
Yeah, and I concur.
Yes.
I still concur.
Okay, good.
Because it's still raining.
Well, then Sunday, our original plans were to stay until Monday sometime, or later, or what have you, if they needed help tearing down.
That's right.
But then we got the sad news.
Everybody, all attendees must be out that Sunday evening due to weather.
Because there was going to be rain.
Starting early
Monday morning. I was so sad because you know what else they have on Sunday?
Barbecue.
We always look forward to the barbecue.
That's the one thing I really look forward to is the barbecue.
So we were kind of sad, but we understood.
Yep.
We were just kind of sad. It's like, and then we didn't know where we were going to go.
Didn't
But we
plan
decided.
on that, but we had to think on our feet.
Yes, we did. But it was a beautiful afternoon, and we packed the tent. The tent was the driest it has been for
bright and sunny.
a long time. And so we took our time packing things up. You helped somebody get out, like navigate them out.
Yeah.
Without getting stuck.
Kurt and Barb?
Maybe.
I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had a big vehicle.
They did.
And we just folded up the tent, took our time. But we were bound and determined to just stay that evening and partake in the barbecue.
Yeah. We had tickets for it.
We had tickets.
Didn't get to use them, though.
No, because a lot of people had left and they weren't taking the tickets for the barbecue dinner. But that was our time to say goodbye to people.
Yeah.
And so that's why we were sad that we couldn't. I'm glad we didn't leave early in the afternoon.
Exactly.
We stayed through the barbecue, and it was dark by the time we left. And that was the first time we were driving after dark, really.
That is the only time we have driven after dark.
And we were like, where are we going? But I'm going to back up a little bit because looking at the forecast and the temperatures, and it was just going to be raining. Oh, I was just not looking forward to getting the tent wet again.
Since you put away dry,
yes,
did not want to open it back up.
Not
because we've had a lot of rain this trip.
We have. So at the right before the barbecue, it's like, can we just use their free Wi-Fi and see what Airbnb had to offer?
Airbnb to the rescue.
And we found one that was not too far from
20 miles-ish.
Yeah. It was in a place called Arden. And we needed to catch up on work because we didn't really have good enough signal, and
everybody there was trying to use the same internet to upload the same picture of the same vehicle.
And it was not conducive. I guess that was our vacation.
Yeah.
Was
got away from
volunteering for Overland and not do computer work because could not get strong signal, but also by the time we were done working, I was exhausted.
Yeah, worn out.
And then to stay warm and try to work, that's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we needed to sit still and catch up on work and just be at a comfortable place that we could do that. And so we found a place at Airbnb through Airbnb.
Yeah.
And Arden, and that made us feel better. But that
Pet friendly. It was pet friendly and had Wi-Fi.
But the thing was, we booked it. We booked it for Tuesday
night and Wednesday night instead of a Monday night because we didn't know we was getting kicked out. Well, we weren't kicked out. We had to leave because of the weather.
Yes, they didn't kick us out because of behavior or anything.
No, I'm not that bad.
But yeah, we booked it before we found out we had to leave that night. So I guess we didn't book it at the barbecue. We booked it early in the day around lunchtime.
It was right before the barbecue. Yep. I don't know where you were, but it was right before the barbecue.
Okay. Well, then...
Sun was still up.
How come we got... Oh, were we still thinking that maybe we could stay somewhere?
Yep.
Okay. Well, good.
Good.
We thought we could stay in the parking lot, but
Yeah.
they said we had to go.
Gotta go.
Well, I still didn't want to pull out the tent. So where did we go to?
We went to, up closer to the Airbnb.
Yeah, I don't remember what town.
Arden.
Oh, we
went
made
to
it.
Arden.
We made it to Arden, but we did not pop open the tent.
No, we stayed inside the warm, toasty Jeep.
Yes,
In a parking lot.
In the parking lot, in a Walmart parking lot.
Walmart.
We stayed in there.
And I stayed awake till about 3 a.m.
Yeah, I fell asleep immediately and woke up about 4
I was working
a.m.
all Walmart parking lots because I set up the antenna there and talked to the fellers back home.
Oh, yeah, I fell asleep while you were talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar stayed on my lap. I slept with him like a baby doll.
Yeah.
I was
So
sore.
I got 2 hours sleep that night.
Because I got up early and started working, and then I was like, can we go?
Can we go? I don't.
Guess what else we had to do?
I don't know. Laundry?
We had to do laundry again.
Imagine that.
Because we had muddy stuff. So I got you up to do laundry.
We were done with laundry before 10.
And you know what I discovered?
Laundry has Wi-Fi.
That. But I couldn't find our laundry soap.
Oh, yeah, there is that.
And I know I had some rolls of quarters in there too.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't find it. I think I left it at the last laundry mat. I'm
Right
so
before.
sad. Right before.
Expo.
I was sad. But
Still haven't found it either.
Still haven't found it, so I think that's where I left it. But because the Jeep is so small, I'm sure I would have found it by now.
It's got to be in there if it
But
was.
I'm not 100% sure until we get home and unpack everything.
Totally unpack it.
So we did laundry again, and we got a wonderful text that we could have early check-in.
2 hours early.
That was wonderful.
Although we didn't check in early.
We did it?
No, maybe 30 minutes.
Oh.
We went grocery shopping again.
Yeah. Because why do we get hungry all the time?
Oh, there's
like every
a small
day.
refrigerator.
We got some... I don't remember us going to the grocery store that
Well, maybe
day.
we didn't.
It was the next day.
We went to a coffee shop.
We went to a coffee shop.
Beehive.
That's right. That's when we got the text. Is at the
That's
Beehive.
right. See,
We
that's
went-
why you got me around.
We
Remember
went
things.
to the coffee shop because it would look too weird. We were already weird.
Yeah, I mean, look at us.
We had to change clothes. I changed clothes in the bathroom of
I
the
changed clothes
laundry.
in the front of the vehicle. I ain't scared.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you
In the
did
front
that.
of a laundromat.
On the side.
Front laundromat.
I can't believe you did that
Yep.
still.
Well, that's your husband.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, we didn't want to hang out at the laundromat because there was an attendant there that she probably thought we were weird. So
Sucking up all the internet.
we went to the Beehive, had some sort of
Internet there.
cappuccino. I did some phone calls.
I had a cookie. It was great.
Yes, I had a cranberry muffin type
Who
thing.
cares what that was? I had some sort of white chocolate macadamia nut cookie that was made out of some sort of cake thing.
Oh.
It was tasty.
I'm going to link to their site because
It's
it was
tasty.
pretty good. People need to visit there. We got the notification to come early, so we did.
Yeah.
And that was a neat little Airbnb.
It was.
So I think we should just talk about that in our next episode.
You think so?
Yeah.
Catch them up on that?
Catch them up on that, our Airbnb experience.
I don't know. It's pretty good. Okay.
I bet you they can wait till next time. And in the meantime, if you have any questions or anything. Oh, wait.
Yes?
I just remembered something.
What'd you remember?
You know, we had some great times meeting new people and people that we already follow.
Yeah.
Really liked seeing Tim and Kelsey and Maggie. And then there's
Yes.
Autumn and Adam.
Oh, those. I thought you was going to go right down the road and just name them all.
No, but then we met this guy in the parking lot, and he found it pretty interesting. That we were talking about our travels and everything, and he's an IT guy, so he has the potential of working from anywhere as well, and he's trying to get his setup going. And he was so cute because we were talking to him about not traveling on interstate, and he was surprised.
Oh.
He's from Atlanta.
You mean you didn't take interstate to get here? I said no.
Took us 4 weeks.
Took us 4 weeks to get here. Well, what was wrong?
From the
Ain't
17-hour drive.
It's a 17-hour drive normally, but it took you 4 weeks. Did you have problems? No.
Nope.
We just traveling slow.
But never setting wheels on an interstate.
Yeah.
And he found that surprising. But through the weekend, we talked to him a little bit more, and he was like, "Oh, would you guys adopt me?" Because he saw how we were treating Oscar and taking care of him. And I said, "Well, we didn't treat our daughter that's good."
Yeah, there is that.
He's like, oh. But we gave him a card, and you know who you are if you are listening.
Yeah.
Just drop us an email because we'd like to hear from you again because you were fun. You are fun guy.
Do you guys ever fight?
Oh, yeah, he asked us if we
Same
ever
guy.
fight.
I said no. We don't. Actually threw down my boxing gloves. What are you talking about? No.
Oh, I don't know. We get frustrated.
Yep.
We get in tight spots.
That's right.
He's like, it's all about communication. And I was like, sometimes it's about when not to say something.
Yeah.
That's a good
good
lesson. Sometimes you just need to
know
know
when
when
to
to
hold
be quiet. And that helps with arguments a lot, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wrap it up, Gayla.
Well, Robert, where can they find us?
BeenThereDoingThat.com.
Absolutely. And the best place to follow, which is the best social media to follow?
Instagram.
Yes, because you're always on there.
Always on Instagram.
Been there doing that. And if you have any questions or want to know anything or just any comments, email us at podcast@BeenThereDoingThat.com.
And you can always find us on Facebook and YouTube.
So we've given them a lot of things to think about. So I think the one thing is, why don't you subscribe to YouTube? It's easy. Go to, not how my mom spells it, but YOUTUBE.
YouTube.
And find us at Been There Doing That. And there's a quick link. There's a quick link on our website.
Yep.
So
BeenThereDoingThat.com.
subscribe. You'll see the movies. You'll see all these videos of what we're talking about.
Exactly.
So until next time.
Catch you later.